Alright, hey guys, it's Kira, and today I'm going to be playing a little bit of Pokemon Showdown. I would be playing some Pokemon X and Y and uploading some of the Wi-Fi battles I've had. There have been some excellent battles, but I don't have a capture card, and I'm not sure how to do this and keep the quality well enough that you guys would actually want to watch it. So, what we're going to do is play some Pokemon Showdown. As you can see, the guy I'm battling, Little Black Belt, has an excellent team. He's going to lead off with the Smeargle, obviously, predicting the Spore, just in case he wants to stay in. I'm going to go for the Protect, just to get my Toxic up. That way Spore will be basically non-usable. He switches out to his Donphan, probably predicting the Toxic, maybe the Earthquake. He hits me with an Ice Shard, and I get the Toxic damage up on him, just to get some residual damage each turn, of course. I go for another Protect, just to get a little bit of damage on him. And he goes for another Ice Shard, so yeah. And of course the Toxic damage. Now I'm going to go ahead and actually switch out just in case he wants to switch out, and if not, of course I'm switching into a Avalugg, which is Ice, and you know Ice is super effective against ground, so either way, if he wants to stay in, which he doesn't, he goes actually for the Smeargle. I'm going to switch out to the Gliscor, predicting Spore, and he actually does go for the Spore, which fails, thanks to the lovely Toxic heal on the Gliscor. So, predicting that he's going to go ahead and try to set up his hazards, I'm going to get a Toxic on him just to break the Focus Sash if he has one, and then I'm going to get the Earthquake, hoping to get a one-shot, but unfortunately it's going to leave him with 11%, and it's going to let him get his rocks up, though he does actually go down to the Toxic. But the hazards are up, and unfortunately I do fail at getting rid of the hazards. As you can see right here, I make a very bad play. So I fail at getting rid of the hazards, and he is able to keep those up for the entire game. So I switch into the Avalugg, hoping that he'll switch out, but he actually stays in and goes for the Superpower, and takes out my Avalugg. Therefore, I have no way to get rid of the hazards now. I actually go ahead and switch into the Garchomp, hoping that he's Choice Banded into the Superpower so that I can get his health down with the Rocky Number Rough Skin. Wait, no, I don't know. I think that's next turn or something. I actually go for the Charizard, hoping to get a Solar Beam, but he predicts that very nicely, if I'm not mistaken, and switches out to the Talonflame. Yeah, and I hit the Talonflame with a Solar Beam. It's not going to do anything. It's double resisted. You know, all that good nonsense. I'm going to go for an Air Slash, hoping to outspeed it, but I forget that Gale Wings priority, because the last person I battled actually was using Flame Body. I completely was not thinking, you know, that was a stupid move on my part. Flame Body is not very popular. It's usually Gale Wings. I really wasn't thinking. So I switch out to the Garchomp, hoping to take another thing to knock him down. And of course he switches out to the Azumarill, which was a good play on his part. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back into the Gliscor, expecting a Play Rough, which he does use. I'm going to go ahead and use a Protect, seeing as how it only did 52%. If I use a Protect, I'll have more than enough health to take another one and get a Toxic on him. So I'm going to go ahead and go for another Protect. I do find out he is in fact Choice Banded into the Play Rough, so I can basically just go ahead and stall him out, play around this Play Rough here, get his health down, just pretty much outmove him here. Because the Azumarill, I mean, even if he hits, it's not going to do that much. It does about 52%, but, you know, playing the substitutions and the protects and all that good stuff we know how to do, I will be able to actually stall him out. So I go for the substitute. He's going to take that out, clearly. I'm going to get a little bit of health back and go for another protect. And he's going to go ahead and switch out, not wanting to take any more damage. But that was a good move on his part. So I believe I switch out here. No, I actually stay in. I don't know. This really was not a good game for me, and this is my first time actually trying to do a commentary on a recorded battle, so excuse me if I'm a little bit off. But okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and protect once to get some residual damage on him, and then switch out to Tyranitar, hoping he'll go for another Ice Shard, which he does, and completely forgetting that my Tyranitar is not defensive. I stay in, and he Earthquakes me. So that takes out my Tyranitar. Any hope of using that guy to this match is done with. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out the Garchomp, knowing that he's probably going to go for an Ice Shard, hoping that I can live that. I do have a couple of special defense EVs on it, so I do live it and go for the Earthquake, bringing him down just enough that the Toxic will be able to actually take him out from where he's at. And he brings out the Azumarill. Thinking that I would be able to outspeed the Zoomrail, I go for the Earthquake. And I do not remember whether or not... Okay, so I do outspeed it. He is going to kill me with the Waterfall, but the Rocky Helmet Rough Skin is going to take him out. And now it's 2-3, his favor. He's going to bring out the Lucario, if I'm not mistaken. And I was actually expecting him to bring out the Talonflame, thinking maybe he'd try to Brave Bird priority the last two, though of course that wouldn't work out well for him. So he's going to bring out his Lucario. I'm going to bring out my Cloyster. Knowing that Cloyster's not going to be able to do anything, I actually go ahead and direct switch into the Gliscor, predicting the Bullet Punch, which is the normal use for Lucario. It's the more general, you know, it's usually what people do. Unfortunately, his Lucario is specially attacking. So, yeah. I really wasn't expecting that. So that's pretty much going to cost me the game right there. He's going to be able to hit me with a Dark Pulse and take me out, and then he's going to take out the Cloyster. But, you know, it was a good game. If I hadn't misplayed on that Avalugg and maybe got his rocks out of there, I may have been able to do a little bit better. But, you know, good game, little black belt. That was still a work in progress. But, I'm definitely going to be uploading some more of these. I'm going to try to get some X and Y battles up if I can figure out how to record them. But, yeah, until then, guys, I'll see you later. Just go ahead and let this battle finish up. I'm going to try to go for an Ice Shard. He goes for the Vacuum Wave. And that's going to be the game. And, went ahead and said good game. I like to, you know, be a good sport about it. And he left. So, yeah. And you know, wait, hold on a second, actually, I'm not sure if, oh, so I do another one. Oh my. I'm wondering if I should actually re-record this commentary. You know what, nope, let's just do it raw. Let's just do the commentary raw. How about that, guys? I forgot that I'd actually done a second battle here, so if you guys want to see my ranking, there's that. I was playing the OU beta, but since Pokebank was released in Japan and the Pokemon are readily available on the GTS and so on and so forth, it's switched to OU now, so it's completely new. And let's go ahead and check out this guy's stats, actually. He has not played any ladder games yet, so this is actually going to be his first game. So he leads off with his Gligar. I lead off with the Charizard, since Charizard can take a good portion of his team. I'm going to hit his Gligar with the Solar Beam, and it does not kill. He's probably Eviolite, all that good stuff. And he switches into the Greninja, hoping to be able to OHKO me, or, well, 2-hit KO me, actually, since I was already damaged with the Surf. But Mega Charizard Y is actually pretty bulky, I guess, in terms of special defense, so I'm actually able to hit him with the Solar Beam, and he switches out to his Blissey. I go for a Flamethrower, hoping for that 10% chance of a burn, which, you know, we never get when we need it, so it takes him down to about a third, and he hits me with the Seismic Toss. Knowing I'm not going to be able to live another Seismic Toss, I switch right out into Garchomp, hoping to give him that Rocky Helmet Rough Skin damage. But I'm not used to seeing Blissey. I don't go up against very many Blisseys, so what he does I was actually unprepared for. I did not see that coming. I would have had I played more Blisseys, but I don't, so I did not see that coming. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with an Earthquake, hoping to do quite a bit of damage on him, because my Garchomp really has no use for the rest of his team. I mean, it might be able to do something to Talonflame and maybe Aegislash, but my Charizard can take out both of those. That's not a problem. Well, not Talonflame. He can take out Aegislash, but Talonflame, he's really not much of a problem either way. So I'm going to switch out Gliscor, hoping to get the Toxic up on him. That way, if he wants to bring this into a stall game, or, you know, whatever he wants to do, I can just wear him down with the Toxic. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, protect, substitute that lovely little Toxic combo until this guy either wants to switch out or die to the Toxic. So there I go for the substitute. He's going to go ahead and break that, obviously. I'm going to go for the protect. Get a little bit of health back, get ready for another substitute. And I think he stays in, which I don't understand why. But as you can see, I'm going to go for another protect. Yeah. So he hits with me with another Ice Beam. Now, seeing his health, it's so low, I'm going to be able to Earthquake it, and even if the Earthquake doesn't kill, the Toxic Damage will. But I was fairly certain the Earthquake's going to kill. I mean, stab, boosted, Earthquake on Gliscor. It's usually going to... I mean, even at 25% or so, it would have taken him. So, expecting the Ferrothorn, which he does bring in, I'm going to go ahead and switch out to the Charizard. And surprisingly, he goes for the Thunder Wave. And that really caught me off guard, because as a rule, when I see Ferrothorns, it's, you know, Spikes, Stealth Rock, Gyro Ball. I guess the third one's kind of a toss-up, but I really don't see Thunder Wave that much. So I'm going to go for the Flamethrower, thinking he's probably going to try to set up a hazard or two while I'm paralyzed. But I'm still going to be faster, so I'm able to hit him with a Flamethrower and take him out. That puts it at 5-3. He's probably going to bring out his Aegislash. I predicted him bring out the Aegislash, go for a Shadow Sneak. Considering I'm paralyzed, Charizard really can't do anything from this point, so I'm actually going to stay in and let him kill me. He is going to bring out the Aegislash, and this is actually a specially attacking Aegislash, which is quite different. Usually you see the, you know, the common Shadow Sneak, rinse and repeat method. But okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch right out to Tyranitar. No matter what he hits me with on a Tyranitar, he's not gonna kill me. Now he goes ahead for the Sacred Sword, which leads me to believe he's a little bit of a speed EV, or speed nature, considering he still outsped me. As a rule, Aegislash is very slow, but I have the Chople Berry allowing me to take up that Sacred Sword very nicely and hit him with an Earthquake while he's in attacking mode. That's going to be a death. He's probably going to hit me with a Brave Bird, but instead he goes for the Flare Blitz, which is resisted, allowing me to hit him with a Stab Boosted Rock Slide. That's going to take him out, one shot. And he's going to bring in his Gligar. Gligar really can't do much. Knowing that, I'm just going to go ahead and let my Tyranitar die. There's really no point in keeping him in. I could switch out and keep him in, whatever. There's no point. I'm just going to let him die, get me a free switch in. Let him go ahead and get another one of my Pokemon. That brings it to 3-1. It's pretty much over at this point. I have 2 Ice Pokemon left to his 1 Gligar. So that's pretty much going to be the game. He hits me with an Earthquake, doesn't do much. I hit him with an Avalanche. And that's going to be the game. So I'm going to tell him good game like I always do. And he actually is going to respond with a good game, which is pretty nice. You don't see that like the guy before. He was kind of being a jerk. He just left automatically. Didn't give a good game. I mean, it's always better to be a good sport. Why leave? It's just a game. We're all here to have fun and play around. Not serious. But that was a good game. I can tell his team wasn't really set up for like super competitive. It was just one of those teams. And mine isn't either. I'm actually... Well, this is one of my better teams. I mean, to be honest, the other day I was at 81 and 81 in the OU beta ladder, and I actually bumped that way up to 127 and 97. So this team isn't that bad. It's not the best. It's not that bad. And here you can see I'm typing a little message. I wasn't planning on doing a commentary for this, so I was actually typing the message just in case. But I did decide to go ahead and do a commentary if this even records. But yeah, like you can see in the message, I will be trying to do some X and Y Wi-Fi battles up. So stay tuned for those. And that's it for now. So I will see you guys later. And bye.